Hi, I'm Derr from Empirical Labs, and I was going to talk a little bit about our newest product, which this is the very first show that we've ever actually shown it at. It's a digitally controlled mic preamp. Basically, the signal flow, as most of our products, is from left to right. We basically have a mic preamp section, transformer input, followed by your normal phase, high pass, a phantom, and then we have a very unique, what we call comp sat section over here. I'll start with the mic preamp on the left. This, unlike most mic preamps, uses a digital gain stepping. A lot of mic preamps have either a potentiometer or a switch, a rotary switch. As most of you know, these almost always become flaky or crackly or complete failure some years down the road. This one, we use gas-sealed relays, and we use a digital control. And so these relays are good for a minimum of 10 million reps at the current we use them at, which we think will pretty much outlive anybody on the planet. We start with a line, so you can plug into the back and just bring a line and use this as a mix down tool or as a line processor. And then as you go upward, you increase the gain for mic type level stuff. There's a total of 74 dB of gain available, which should be enough for almost everything. And again, because of the nature, most of it's a 5 dB step increment. Because of the arrangement and the use of relays, it's extremely reliable. And with the transformer input, there's a signal to noise of 131 dB, which far exceeds any microphone out there. We have a high performance phase and high pass filter, nothing fancy. 48 volts, which I mentioned before. And then let's go to the very unusual comp sat section. The comp sat section sets this box apart, we think, from the millions of mic preamps out there. It basically allows you to do several different things. One, it allows you soft clipping, much like analog tape, so as you're tracking, you can add some warmth and analog tape sound. Two, it's got a built-in compressor here. We give you 4 ratios, some of them lifted from our distressor, including Nuke, the blue LED. Then we have, again, in our desire to make an extremely reliable box, we use digital switching. There's no pots except for the input-output pots, which are hand-wired, easily replaced, but nonetheless conductive plastic, which should last for millions of revolutions. And again, in the attack and release, we don't use pots. We have a stepped control, which will never wear out. You will never have a attack or decay pot wear out. And lastly, finishing the comp sat section off, we have a mix control. This allows you to mix between the preamp direct out and the comp sat, which is the compressor saturation circuit. So you can actually blend in between the two, which is, the digital age is very useful because it avoids any processing delays that might occur coming out of a digital workstation. And lastly, we have your output control. Again, our large knobs, so you can match, you can write down a setting and always get back to it at any time. With the 10 ticks between numbers, you can write down 6.4 and go to the next one and put 6.4, and you're going to get the same setting, same sound.